Okay, ready?
3,
2.
1.
Welcome to Ruse on Record.
Hey everyone, it's Karen and Arpita here today. On today's episode, we are joined by one of our most loyal supporters, Howard Chen, and we'll be reviewing pop culture trends that have taken the world, or mostly Gen Z, by storm, or just random stuff in our popular culture.
We'll take you through things we love, things we hate, and things we generally have no opinion about.
Hi, Howard.
Hello.
So our first trend in pop culture we'll be reviewing is Among Us. So what do you think about it?
It has absolutely destroyed the humor of our entire generation, and I'm so happy for that.
I mean, what do you think about the actual game?
Oh, the game. Okay, the game's like annoying to play. It's like 90% spectating.
Oh, true.
So,
I think it gets repetitive. Like, it's fun for like the first like 1 or 2 games, but then if you're playing it with like the same people over and over again, it kind of gets boring.
yeah, I've never been much of an Among Us person. I just like saying sauce.
Yeah, I mean, the memes coming out of it has been pretty fun. And maybe they're getting a bit old. Well, the actual Among Us memes. Maybe not the, I don't know, slang. Okay, wow, that was it. That was a bit sad.
That was a bit sad.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay.
So the next, trend. I mean, I don't know if it's a trend, but like just like the idea, of going to like brunch and like going to aesthetic cafes and going to places like for the aesthetic.
Honestly, I don't understand. You go to cafes for the food, okay? Are you just going to take photos there and not eat? I don't understand. It perplexes me.
No, but like low-key, I'm jealous of the people that can get like pretty food photos because I don't know. I've tried and they don't look good. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, I can Google pretty food photo and get 10,000 results. What's the point of going to a fancy aesthetic cafe?
To show off you're better than everyone. No, but aren't you, if it's like the food's bad, aren't you like wasting money then?
No, like literally, it's just pretty food. And this one time I went to this, maybe I'm just bad at ordering food. I feel like that's like the thing. But like I ordered this, I forgot what it was, but it looked really pretty. And then I ate it. Like I was so upset because that was like $20 down the drain. And I just couldn't eat it.
See, you need to get on the Sigma Male grind set. It's where you just don't spend money or interact with society, and it's just the best way to do things.
I've been saving a lot of money recently over the past 3 months because of not being able to go out.
Stop. I've been using more money than I was before.
Really?
Because I'm addicted to online shopping now. It's really bad.
I haven't left the house like at all since the beginning of last holidays.
Like at all, not even for a walk.
No, I'm in like big COVID area.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
That's a bit of a shame. I don't know. I think I've been really good. The only things I've been paying for are like my essential payments of like Netflix and like Disney and Spotify. Because those are the real things that I need right now. Okay, speaking of Netflix, recently the world has been taken by Squid Game. You know, it's #1 show. Is it #1 show yet? I think it is, but basically #1 show.
I think it was #1 at some
Yeah.
point. Yes.
So what are your thoughts about it?
Very big.
Spoiler alert for Squid Game, maybe.
No, we can just spoil people. They won't mind. Unpopular opinion, Song-woo was best character. Hear me out. He deserved to win the most. He had those ruthless social skills. He was like good at manipulating people, but also when it came time to be mean and ruthless, he would just kill people. He was the one who deserved to win the most. Song-woo Song-woo was a good character.
Like, if you think about it logically, I would agree. But emotionally, I do not agree.
How do you say it? Say Byok? She did not deserve to die. Okay.
Oh my god, she was
That
done.
5th game
she was
ending
so
where they shoot
done
up the
dirty.
glass. She got done so
Right?
dirty.
I was like, I was like, oh my.
She beat the game fairly.
They.
And then she
had that big shard. Oh no! And then she was done so dirty. I'm still so mad about that.
could have maybe won. That twist with the old man That was like, what do you think of it?
I like. I thought it was kind of sus. Like it was kind of dodgy.
Yeah, it felt kind of forced, like, oh, they want to make everything wrap up and like connect in a circular way or something.
But
That
then
just
I was
seemed
kind of
sort of
mad because I
forced.
was like, bro, why did he put people through that much emotional trauma? I think afterwards, after like the show, because there's so many TikToks about it, right? And then everyone's making all these theories, like, oh, he should have known. And then in that marble episode,
Marble episode was tragic.
my heart just couldn't take that anymore. I was too emotional.
Yeah, honestly. Ali getting betrayed,
Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. He was all he was
he was very
all
wholesome.
he was trying to
I think
do.
he was too nice
He
though.
was, and then
Yeah,
Samuel tricked
he's trying to
him, and I was
help
like,
his family.
why did you do
That
that?
was pretty
I'm
like giga genius move by Sungwoo though. You gotta admit.
true.
I still think he deserved to win. Also, he died like honorably. Like, can I just say?
I watched a video where it was like how to beat the Squid Game, and then
I love that channel so much. That guy's voice is like amazing. It's cinema summary. That guy's voice is like amazingly
I
relaxing.
know, like, okay, this is how to beat the Squid Game, and then like the actual Squid Game's like all he has to do is run through the end. So he could have just not attacked. It was like emotional. He could have done it not emotionally or something, and he could have just won the game
Yeah,
automatically.
because he spent all of his time like trying to kill Sungwoo when he could have just run to the end and won.
I guess it's for the plot. Have you watched Alice in Borderland?
I've seen the first episode of it.
I haven't watched it yet, but
I
apparently people are saying
thought it
like
was really good.
it's pretty similar apparently, or like some
The
people think
holy
it's similar.
trinity of like Korean or Japanese recent like horror series is Alice in Borderland, Squid Game, and Sweet Home, right? Have you seen
Yeah,
Sweet
I
Home?
think I watched Sweet Home, but no, I generally like can't watch horror or like gore violence stuff.
Horror is so fun.
I can't take things like Coraline. Oh my god, that was the scariest. That put me off horror movies. Like it wasn't even horror, but that was so creepy. I was like, I can't watch it.
That's like psychological horror,
Yeah,
right?
like psychological
Psychological horror
thrillers
can
and like
pretty
all the like
yeah,
horror
pretty
movies
scary.
and like gore. Like, oh, I can't take that.
Gore is fine. Gore is fun.
I love having opinions and I'm opinionless and I'm really upset with that.
But how have you not seen Squid Game yet? What have you been doing?
Because I'm trying to finish my rewatch of Grey's Anatomy before I start anything else. So that's been taking up all my time.
I've been rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! Just public service announcement, watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it is the only good anime.
We have a trend, not really a trend, but popular culture. Do you wanna? It's kind of related. It basically is related. Do you want to move on to
Yeah,
that?
what
then?
is it?
It's basically K-pop / anime, and you clearly like anime or enjoy some sorts
I'm
of
not
anime.
like, okay. In terms of anime, I am just roughly familiar. I haven't watched that much anime recently. Demon Slayer, I saw, like that's my most recently watched anime. I really liked it. It was pretty good. It has really nice animation. That's like all I have to say about it.
Are you like a plot type of person or like a character or like?
Character? Yeah, I probably like specific really nice characters more than an overarching plot. Because plots, they all follow the same like story circle. So
It's like tropes and
a
stuff.
bit more predictable.
I'm too scared to start watching anime because I know that like once I start, I get so easily entertained. I will be like, I'm done for if I start watching animes.
I've only ever watched half of one anime. I couldn't finish it because I read ahead
Which anime was it?
and then I already knew what happened. I forgot the name. It was like girl that dies.
Oh, Girl That
and the
Dies.
dude.
I love that
That's like
anime.
half of everything. No, it's like forgot what happened. The piano player. There was a piano player. That's all I
Genuinely
remember.
no idea.
It's very specific.
Arpita, you are a Brooklyn Nine-Nine enjoyer, right?
Yes, I am.
What do you think of the final season?
I think that they did what they had to do. Do you know what I mean?
That could mean anything. That could literally mean anything.
It wasn't bad. Like some people are hating on it, right? But I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I feel like they like took what they needed to say and then they made it like entertaining enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
It was like
Except for
pretty
like the
on
first
brand.
episode.
Yeah, the first episode was a bit much. I mean, that was like the only one that was like a bit. What do you think, Howard, about it? What did you think apart from it was a
I think Holt and Kevin, they're really cute. Like that whole arc was really nice.
They match together so perfectly, and it's like
I know.
because they understand each other, and they're like,
Yeah, they're like such a good couple.
oh, wow, I love them. And then Cheddar, I love Cheddar.
Fun fact, the original actor dog for Cheddar died just like in the middle of the show's running.
What?
Yeah,
It's got a replacement.
you've seen two
dog.
Cheddars.
It's a fake Cheddar. It's an off-brand Cheddar. Our next trend, or like in popular culture, is like the music artists of right now: Doja Cat, Lil Nas X, and Olivia Rodrigo.
He the cowboy guy.
Yeah, he's a cowboy guy.
I listened to 1 out of 3 of those artists.
Me too.
Why would you add this to the list
I would guess who it is.
of which one Arpita listens to?
Uh-huh.
Who is Olivia Rodrigo?
Are you asking or are you saying that that's the one?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I still don't know who she is. Like, what does she do?
I mean, she makes bangers.
She was in, High School Musical, the series.
Season 1 was my guilty pleasure, but season 2 got so bad.
I haven't watched season 2 because I just
Season 2 is don't watch it. Don't watch
Yeah,
it.
like-
It's no, it's not worth it. I was so mad.
that's so sad.
Who's Doja Cat?
Are you joking right now?
All I can
It's like
okay.
like
all I can remember about Doja Cat is that number one, they make TikTok songs, and number two, like 5 years ago, I saw a video of them dressed in a cow suit,
yeah.
and I've just been avoiding ever since.
Good. I didn't know that she was the cow person. The more than the
The
moose,
cow
song.
person.
The moose song or the cow song. I don't know what it's called. But then I like found out about it. I was like, what? No, I think she makes good songs. I don't personally listen to them. I feel like if I listen to them properly, I probably would like them. But parts that I've heard on TikTok and stuff, they're good. I
Right.
think she's interesting.
TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, do you want to move into that?
Oh, sure. TikTok. What are your thoughts on TikTok? Or like,
Are you guys on TikTok a lot? I look at TikTok like once a day for
Um,
10 minutes and then I get bored.
I'm like addicted to TikToks
How
now.
much do I spend each day?
Okay, all I see is like, you know that trend where they go, boom, 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 boom. What is your favorite color? And then they get like 10 million likes. TikTok seems like the laziest social media like to blow up on. Boom, boom, boom. Do you have a cat?
I spent
I don't know.
2 hours.
It just seemed
on
kind of
TikTok every
boring.
day.
Like TikTok niches, they're so fun. Like people make the funniest jokes on there.
Literally, if you see anything like that, you just press not interested, and then soon, rather than later, you'll get a perfectly curated For You page.
Oh, my For You page is just chaos.
The POVs. Oh my god.
You sent me so many embarrassing POVs. I want to gouge my eyes out.
So funny. Because I see the reactions to them, right? And then I go into it, and they're just too funny, and I just send them to everyone.
The TikToks that I enjoy are like those people like just trying to do something that and then they screw it up and they fall over or something.
They're like funniest home videos type beat.
The chaotic videos.
What do you think about like, you know how like a lot of fashion designers, they're like making obscure or like designer clothing is like getting uglier?
Like high art and all that stuff in general. That's so funny to me. Because have you seen that Take the Money and Run? Have you seen that?
Oh
Take
yeah,
the Money and
yeah,
Run.
yeah.
It's so funny. The museum gave
Oh my
like,
god,
like,
there's just like a blank
for
canvas.
context, this Danish museum gave this artist $84,000 to like make art, and then he took the money. He submitted 2 blank canvases, and he titled it "Take the Money and Run."
And aren't they like trying to sue him or something?
Not sure.
I don't know,
actually.
but like they're trying to like get the money back, weren't they? But then the
Just
artist was
reading an article quickly. Jens Harning says he has no plans to repay the Kunsten Museum of Modern Art. It's hilarious. Take the money and run.
I think it's very fitting.
What do you guys think of like true crime podcasts and stuff?
I listen to only Stephanie Sue.
Yeah, I've also listened to like a few of Stephanie Sue's podcasts. They're really good. True crime, honestly, it's so interesting.
Yeah, no, she's such a good storyteller.
Yeah, she makes everything
Like,
very interesting.
Like at the beginning, when I first listened to her, I thought I'd get annoyed. Like, you know how her voice is a bit like high pitched, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd get annoyed, but like after like 10 minutes, I was just so immersed in her storytelling.
She's like my favorite YouTuber. I
What
think.
kind of stuff do you guys like? What kind of YouTube sections are you in?
I don't watch YouTube.
You don't watch YouTube?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
God.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm so
I
surprised.
feel
YouTube
like
has so much like
I
good
get
content though.
bored. Like anything long, like
It's like 10
something like
minutes.
that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like,
that's too long.
What do you mean?
What?
You get 10 minutes
how
of
is 10
content.
minutes
It's
too
like
long?
good quality content.
Or
Yeah.
maybe I just don't know where to watch. What do you guys watch?
I watch lots of like chaotic engineering videos. Have you seen I Did a Thing?
Wait, what is that?
He's a YouTuber who's based in Sydney.
Oh, I've watched some of his videos before.
I've seen every single one of his videos. Wait, are you guys familiar with like the Nebula creators? All of the
Oh,
like
oh
the
my God, I love
education
watching them. I
channels?
love watching them.
They're so good.
Like Cheddar and like just like random things, right? They're just explaining things. I'm
Have
like,
you seen Tom Scott?
yeah,
Oh, Tom Scott is amazing.
I think they're so interesting. Or like, what is it called? Like, this is.
Have you seen Tento Bento? The guy
Oh
who
yeah.
does the Asian crimes? Oh, that is so
Yeah, I
good.
watch all of those. I love watching those channels as well. And like video essays. I find video
Video
essays
essays.
so
Yeah, video essays also.
interesting.
What is a video essay?
It's like the
What?
videos that
Arpita
we
is just out of the loop.
I'm out of the room.
you know how we
Just
sent
holed
some
up in a
videos
cave
from
with your Grey's
Each for
Anatomy.
Equal. You know how we sent out a few videos about like
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's basically just like 20-minute or 10-minute whatever discussion of a topic.
yeah. I watch a lot of like there's like those educational videos and like random culture stuff, but I also watch like I love watching history documentaries. I think that's so fun.
History best subject, like hands down.
Right?
Why am I stuck here with you guys? Oh my god.
History people are the best people.
No.
I don't make
Anyone
the
who
rules.
doesn't like history is just weird. I don't get it. It's the best subject.
I don't
It's
like
so
history,
fun.
and I'm not weird. All history is annoying.
Modern history is supreme.
I remember I think I watched this is like my favorite documentary. It wasn't historically accurate. It was about if Queen Elizabeth was a boy, on like the first Queen Elizabeth was a boy. They just like went on for an hour trying to
Gender
just
bent
went on-
Queen Elizabeth. Headcanon.
They just went on for an hour. Queen Elizabeth, she like the actual girl died when she was young, and so they found some random boy from the village that was a redhead and dressed him up to show to Henry when he came to visit because they couldn't tell him that his daughter was dead.
It's just
That was really fun.
okay. That's pretty funny. Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
I used to like history until the point where I stopped watching horrible history, and then
Horrible
I
history.
started
Yeah.
hating history.
Horrible
It's so
history.
good.
Elite.
Like top tier S tier children's show. I don't understand
good.
people who don't like horrible
Yeah.
histories. 90% of the
They're
people I
they're
ask
so
about
funny.
it, they're like, "What? That was so bad. I skipped it." Why would you skip it? It was
What?
Are you
so good.
serious?
Yeah, people just
You know, I had the entire Horrible Histories box collection.
The
Like,
book.
the books are good.
Yeah, I loved them.
Yeah.
I think last year for my history, or was it personal interest project, I did about Queen Elizabeth, and then so I went to the library and I basically just read the horrible histories about her, and then Miss Burma was like looking at me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
It's a children's book.
So it's a children's book for her personal interest project. What are your thoughts about like Marvel's like direction and just Marvel in general?
Marvel movies are all the same. Like,
That's
it's just
yeah.
I have not seen the recent
Maybe.
ones because I just know what they're going to be like. They're kind of boring in my opinion. The only reason I would watch like a Marvel superhero movie is for the character dynamics. Like if there's like a funny actor or like a character that I actually like Spider-Man, Tom Holland is
I'm gonna hold
like
back.
perfect in that role. So I'd like actually watch it.
I don't think I'm a diehard Marvel fan, but last holidays I like went on a binge watch sort of. I still haven't watched everything because I can't get around to watching Civil War. I don't know why.
Why?
That movie, just the beginning and just like the idea of it,
Really
it gives me
slow.
like anxiety. Like yeah, I can't watch it.
Oh, well,
Really? Wait, how's
And
it
I haven't watched.
anxiety inducing?
I don't know. I just feel anxious when I'm watching it. I've watched like 10 minutes of it and I couldn't keep going. And I've
Superhero
tried so many
movies,
times.
like in my opinion, they have this really warped sense of character strength, and it's just like confusing to get a grasp of. Like, obviously, Captain America or whatever, he's like unimaginably strong, but you don't really care. It's like unrealistic. So it seems kind of weird. I think personally, like you can see like his muscles have like
he's a super
this
soldier.
certain size. Okay, but how do he lift helicopter? I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense
Are
to
you
me.
saying that a superhero movie isn't realistic? That's what you're saying.
No, okay.
Come on, bro.
No, it's hard to grasp the scale of what these people are doing. If two people are having like an air fight, there's nothing to resist them from just getting pushed backwards slightly. It
What?
seems kind
I
of
get
dumb.
what you mean.
Why
Okay,
are you
no,
thinking realistically in these situations? You're not supposed to.
because I want to know how badly they're getting hurt. There's no stakes like when everyone's just super invincible. I think John Wick and stuff, the action movies that are grounded in reality, I think they're like much better at conveying what's actually going on in fights.
I get easily caught up. So I'm easily entertained by it all. So yeah, I'm a very big Marvel fan and I'm enjoying. I feel like it's really difficult to get into Marvel though, like especially their recent stuff. Because it's like phase 4. So it's like there's so many movies already and it's like really intense to try and get into. I feel like once you get, because like there's a lot of like inside jokes, right? And it's like a lot of
The
references and like
callbacks,
it's
yeah.
like and like it's like the multiverse now. That's like a lot to like kind of try and
It's like
understand.
Star Wars or like Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. It's hard to get into because there's already so much there's
Things
just
about it.
so much lore that you can't keep up with.
Yeah.
Short stuff is nice. Like you can just get into it and watch it casually.
Okay. What are your thoughts about the Kardashians?
Oh, I don't know anything about the Kardashians except for apparently they got famous by just like willing it into existence.
Yeah, I think in business that they're really smart with their business and their marketing and all that. And I think because Keeping Up with Kardashians is on Netflix now, like some of the seasons. I watched that for fun.
But like the reason why they're famous is just that they are famous.
I think the Kardashians are really funny. Like they have like especially like Courtney. Like she has such a dry sense of humor, but I love her. She's so funny.
She's so
She's
funny.
like unapologetic. She's like,
She's so
and they have like
funny.
really iconic lines. Like, Kim, your sister's going to jail. Stop taking selfies. I think they're so funny. I mean, they capitalized on their brand really well. That much power and money, I'd love that as well. I'd take advantage of my situation as well if I was in their position. Okay, so what do you think about remakes or like reboots or like recently like all of those Hollywood trying to do stuff with all of that stuff?
I don't know, man. Those are just like okay. Mulan, I just have like a rant about why Mulan sucks and it isn't like it doesn't preserve the message of either the original poem or the old animated movie. Like first off, in the new reboot, they made her like some prodigy with magic powers, and that just sort of sends the message that oh, Mulan can be on par with like the men and stuff, but only if she has magic powers and she was born more special than everyone else. And that kind of just sends the wrong message, in my opinion.
I don't remember if I watched. I feel like I watched it. I don't remember what happens. But yeah, I don't know. I think is Disney just trying to make money off of these? Because like
Yeah, Disney just Disney is evil.
there's a lot of like origin stories and like all the like Cruella. I liked Cruella. I thought it was pretty interesting. As like its own movie, I liked Cruella. And, like they're making a Willy Wonka origin story starring like Timothy Chalamet. I'm so confused. Why are they doing that?
Willy Wonka origin story?
Yeah, like
Dang, it's pretty interesting, but like, why?
exactly. I think
Just let him be eccentric.
yeah, I don't know. All these like Disney remakes.
New remakes do be
You
pretty
know the
good.
remake that broke my heart? The Winx remake broke my heart because I was an avid Winx Club stan when I was like, I don't know how old, but like
Isn't that like
I
the Horse
loved
Girl
it.
show?
No, this is a fairy
Fairy
show.
show. It was
Oh, my
the
bad.
best thing. Like I don't even know how I found it because I remember I was on YouTube when I was younger, and I just found it and I just couldn't stop watching it, and it was the best thing ever. It was literally my childhood, and I loved it so much. And I was so excited for the remake, right? And it let me down so much.
Yeah, they made it into a like of YA.
But on its own, I didn't mind it.
fantasy.
But like
Oh yeah,
because I expected it to be so much more, and it wasn't.
because I
It was
didn't.
like
I wasn't like a Winx Club fan. Like I watched only like some of them. Like I knew of them and all that, but I wasn't like into it when I was younger. So I didn't have as high expectations going into it. So like I was able to separate the two really easily for me. So I could actually enjoy the Netflix show. Like some of it also was really dodgy, but like honestly, I was just staring at their faces the entire time.
they're so pretty.
So
They're so pretty.
right.
You know, like the actress for Beatrix.
Oh yeah.
She makes me feel things. She makes me feel
She's
things.
so pretty.
Oh my god.
Okay, is this our last one?
Oh wait, TV shows? I don't know. Have you guys seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yes. But I haven't finished it.
I've seen like clips of it.
What are you up to?
Not up to much actually. Let me check. Still on the first season.
You're on the first. Okay. I've seen like the show in its entirety probably like 13 times.
13 times.
It's my comfort show. Okay, like yeah, I'll just like put it in the background and I'll just listen to like the dialogue.
My comfort show is New Girl.
Oh my god, I'm up to
love
season
New
3 of
Girl.
New Girl now, I think.
Love New Girl. That show, it gives me happiness. Howard, have you watched New Girl?
I have no idea what New Girl is. Isn't that like
It's another
that
sitcom.
one with like the tall person? Oh my bad.
The Zoe Deschanel.
Who that?
She's the one that looks like Katy Perry.
Does not look like Katy Perry.
It's just because they have black hair and blue eyes. But Katy Perry's not even naturally dark haired, isn't she?
Really? I didn't know that.
I think, isn't she blonde or something?
Wait, what are your shows?
I've never
you
seen
watch-
Friends or The Office.
Oh, I haven't either.
I watched The Office last year, but I didn't finish it. I stopped as soon as Jim and Pam got together.
Do people watch the show just for Jim and Pam?
Oh,
Yeah. But I was like, I just needed the tension. And then after they got together, it just didn't do it for me anymore.
it just seems kind of boring.
Like, I started a lot of like sitcoms. Not really. I saw like 2. I started New Girl and the Mindy Project this holidays. And that was it.
How about K-dramas?
Oh, K-dramas. I started watching them in like 2018, I think, in year 8. Like those holidays, year 7, year 8. And oh, I got addicted. I watched like them all.
Oh, I've only seen a few K-dramas. Like
Have you seen like the most popular ones?
I've seen Crash Landing on You.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was cute. I thought it was really interesting. But also, I remember watching, I think when I first started re-watching K-dramas, I watched The Heirs. Like, that's a really popular old one. I was watching it, and I remember I got to, like, halfway, and I was like, wait, I've seen this before. And I didn't realize. But, like, so I kept watching. I was like, no, I know exactly what happens. And I was so confused, because I was like, have I watched K-dramas before? And then I realized I have. I watched, like... yeah, it was really weird.
It's too far gone. Can't even
But,
even remember that.
It was
you've
like
watched.
I couldn't even remember. I didn't know that it was K-drama. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. But also from K-dramas, I started watching C-dramas, but also C-dramas, I can't watch like the what is, I don't know, it's like there's a word for it, but it's like the historical ones. I can't watch those, but those are like the most popular ones. But
Oh, the historical ones. Like, I don't know if it's the right way, but like, I'm not gonna butcher pronunciation.
it's like, yeah, there's like a word for it, but I don't remember it. But yeah, I can't watch them. Like, I don't know, there's just,
They
it's
seem
like
all
an
the same
ick.
to me. My parents have seen like many of those shows, and they
Oh,
all
yeah?
look exactly like, not to perpetuate the
Well, they're all
stereotype,
set
but
in
they're all the
ancient
same. The outfits are the
True.
same, you know, the characters are the same, the powers are the same. They all have this like weird force thing. The next thing I wanted to watch was like a Japanese, what's it called? I think Samurai X or whatever. Rurouni Kenshin. That's like I was gonna watch it today because it just looked really cool. Like, no, I just like a video about it and it just looks dope. Plus, you know, cool Japanese people. Who wouldn't want to?
Yeah, I think, is there anything else that we want to talk about?
I feel like we have like no shows in like common, or me anyways. I need to watch more stuff, but of course now's the time where I shouldn't watch too much stuff. So we've run out of trends to review, so that brings us to the end of yet another Ruse on Record episode. Thanks for listening to our opinions on pop culture topics. See you next time. Bye.